Hello, let's do Wordle for Wednesday, January 7th. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with doubt. Doubt is all gray. All right, it doubted those letters. I probably could have done better than that. S, R, L, N are the common consonants left. It'd be nice to get an E or an A or both. I'm sure there's plenty. Yeah, I mean, we could just do steel. No, we can't do the T, sorry. S, R, L, N. Almost did steel. Snare? I kind of like snare. Let's try it. All right, not an ER today, luckily. N is yellow. E's not at the end. So I think we might be an EA word then, like maybe EAN. That would make sense, like clean. Why don't we just try clean and go from there? Ooh, the C is yellow. Oh, okay. So, I was going to say ocean, but there's a couple problems with that ocean. The O is gray and the E can't be third. But like East, it's just like pecan. Pecan, however you want to say it. Yeah, okay, the nut. Or the pie, which is named after the nut that's in it. Anyway. Cool. That wasn't too bad today. Common letters in common positions. So I don't think many people are going to struggle today. I don't think there's even much of a trap. We'll see. We'll see if there's a trap or not in the stats. But first, we are going to spin our wheel and see what our starting word for tomorrow is. Pound, suggested by Scott Bathurst, a Tier 2 member. All right. Well, so if you're following along, start with pound. And we are going to start our analysis now. So the answer was pecan. And we started with doubt, got all gray. It suggests slice as the only option that doesn't lose on paver or share. Okay, share is interesting. I did not do slice. I did snare. Is that even in the list? No, but I mean, let's see. So snare would have lost on paver and shape. Wonderful. But it doesn't because it wasn't those two. So it's suggesting haven as a follow-up. That's interesting. I would never have thought of that. Is clean even in the list? No, pecan is. All right, well, let's see how. So bottom of the list is 2.353. If I type clean in, we are at 2.353. So it was tied for 10th, I guess. And pecan was the only answer. All right. Going back, it would do slice. And from slice, we have the CE. So it's going to do caper. So it's going to go into ER at this point. And then caper just gives you pecan. All right. If we start with tails, it's suggested starting word. Then it says to go beard with that EA. And then mecha, double C. Mecha or pecan. So it could get pecan in 3. We could go vegan, then pecan, or we could go mecha and then pecan. Mecha is an interesting guess. All right. I wonder why mecha. How many? We have 4 words left. I think that's why. Henna, mecha, pecan, and vegan. Mecha tells you if you have a C and if there's an A at the end. And I think that's enough to distinguish the other 3. That's why. All right. So it's not like a great guess, but it's enough for the 4 words that are left. Just don't do henna. It doesn't tell you the difference between the others. All right. Steel might be a little different because it's not EA there. So we do D bar or rebar. And then it could get pecan in 3 or 4. All right. Adieu, the most popular starting word. After adieu, we go trace when we have that AE. And then we're going to go cheap and then pecan. Is pecan... Pecan was not an optimal guess. So cheap, clean, or ocean will all give you then pecan. All right. Audio. It always goes table when we just have the A. And now we have the E and the A. It's going to try cream. And then pecan. So 4. All right. Stare, another common starting word. Not a huge fan because you walk right into ER, but whatever. Glean, and then pecan. All right. And then trace tries to get it in 2. Do we get lucky? No. We get it in 3. All right. And then finally, place is what the official bot starts with, and it could get lucky and get pecan in 2. Pacer is the other option. Oh, yeah, Pacer is the other option. We'll see. Maybe it gets in 2 today. Let's check the official bot. I'm going to grab this screenshot first so we have it ready. Whoops, what am I doing? All right, saving this image. Cool. And we'll do hard mode first. Give me a 95 skill, 42 luck, and 4 steps is above average. All right, so 266 others started with doubt. And we've got plain as the most common follow-up. Snare is up there, 3rd place. Raise, spare, learn, share, crane, place, please, and parse is what it suggests. All right. Clean was an 88. Yeah. I think given the words left, it wants a V. It's just venal. And then pecan was the only solution left. So it gives me a 99 skill for that. Yeah, it does get into place pecan. We still have our standard 0.2% of people starting with the answer. And then we're at rank 126 for doubt. Greater than 99% solve rate. So people losing on pecan spelled with a K. Ouch. Vegan. Penal. We saw some of these words in our solves. All right. We're gonna refresh and we're gonna do a normal mode analysis. All right. Okay. 95 scale 40. I think that's the same. And then we have 1,012 readers starting with doubt. I doubt they're all my viewers. Numbers are a bit high compared to normal. Arise being the most common follow-up. So just not. Oh, right. That's fine. Sorry. I was getting confused. Yeah, after doubt, that's fine. Arise, place, raise. It's interesting that the follow-ups are significantly different in normal mode. I still would go parse. Slate, ramen, began, pecan. All right. And then, again, 0.5% starting with our answer. Is that the new trend for normal mode? 99.1% solve rate. So, again, lower solve rate for normal mode compared to hard mode. Sorry. Random stretching. Same losses. Pecan with a K, penal, vegan, peace. All right. Cool. Well, that's it for Wordle. How'd you do? If you'd like to watch the New York Times games, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.